It's a cheesy rug. I mean, it's been in my office for years. It's got to go. Besides, every time I look at it, I think of Bill.
Why'd y'all have a night of magic on it or something? Green's nice.
Windows on the south side would be great, Rene, but I gotta get down there and find the bearing wall, because you knock that down, you collapse the roof.
Hey, Trish.
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure, come on in. This is Rene Jackson. This is our neighbor, Trish.
Hi.
Hi. I need to talk with you all, probably in private.
I can leave.
Oh, this is my best friend. It's all right. What's up?
Well, it's Rick Bowman across the street. We've just found out he's a felon.
What?
He sexually molested a child.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Some people said he was fondling little girls. I heard it was little boys, but...
No way.
Has Davis ever been over there?
I am telling you, it's not true. Rick's a great guy. They moved in before you did. What, 4 years ago?
5.
Who told you this?
Carolyn?
Well, Carolyn is always talking about the neighbors.
Colliar.
Well, she is, Mary Elizabeth. You know it.
Well, what if it's true?
It's not true.
May I ask how Carolyn found out about this?
Oh, Rick and his wife are renting the house across the street, and now they want to buy. And Carolyn's a realtor representing the seller, so she had to do a routine check of the neighborhood. And...
Why?
It's the law. The seller has to disclose if there's a sex offender in the neighborhood. She's just protecting her client.
Well, Carolyn would sell the eyes out of her mother's head if it would jack up the price.
Colliar, stop it.
Doesn't this bother you?
You're damn right it bothers me. I'm telling you, I know this guy. And whatever Carolyn says he did, well, trust me, he didn't do it.
Well, honey, wouldn't you want to know it if he did?
Why don't you just go to the police and find out? This information is available to the public.
Look, I know you all are his friends, and believe me, I am just sick about this, but... Well, Mike has written a little petition at his office, and we want him to move.
Can we do that?
Well, you can sign anything you want, but legally he has to violate his probation before you can take any action, assuming he's still on probation.
Well, I'll just leave this here, and you can sign it later. Mary Elizabeth, this is a great neighborhood. I don't want it to change. We need to decide what we're going to do.
Nothing. We do nothing.
Look, maybe you don't care about your kids, Collier, but I am a single parent with a 4-year-old little girl at home, and I will be damned if I'm going to raise her next door to a pedophile.
Trish. Trish.
Hey, Trish. Emmy.
Rick.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. Then my wild, beautiful bird, you will have flown. Ain't easy now. I'll be all alone.
A foot doctor?
No, that's a podiatrist.
A pedophile is something different altogether.
It's a creep who has sex with children, creep.
Now, you know how much we love you both.
And you know you can tell us anything, right?
Please don't ask me what I think you're going to ask me.
What? Ask what?
They want to know if Mr. Bowman ever touched you or anything.
No, how can you ask me that?
Well, you remember that time that you went home with him early from the Sunday school picnic and he kept you at his house?
Yeah, only because it rained and you guys weren't home yet. I mean, Mrs. Bowman made popcorn and I watched a movie with Mr. Bowman. But nothing happened, Mom. I just fell asleep on the couch.
Well, what about you, Cal?
Don't you think I would have said something?
Well, just for now, just stay away from him, okay?
What if he says, like, hi or something?
If you stay away, he won't.
Well, he's always out in his yard.
Use the back door.
That's it?
That's it.
It's just all too weird.
To think I was nervous telling him about the birds and the bees. I need a beer.
Do you think we ought to sign this?
I think we ought to drop a bomb on the world. You want one?
No. Well, yeah. Give me one.
Make up your mind, Mary Elizabeth.
That's what I'm trying to do. Do you know that we're the only two people on the block who haven't signed this yet?
I bet Rick and Julie haven't.
Bet they would if the shoe was on the other foot. This is our job here, to protect Davis and Kelly.
Rick's not gonna go out in the street and tackle them.
You don't know that. We thought he was just a Sunday school teacher who loved kids. Turns out he's a Sunday school teacher who just loves kids.
We don't even know if it's true. Carolyn said he fondled little girls. Trish said he fondled little boys.
Well, I talked to Mike. He said Rick was arrested down in Mobile for exposing himself in front of a daycare center.
Now, what the hell does he know? And what are you doing talking to Mike about all this?
He called me.
Rick's my friend.
I know it.
But I gotta tell you, when Davis was telling me about falling asleep with him on the couch, there was a moment I thought about going over there and killing him anyway. I hate this. I really hate it. But I'm going down to the police station to find out. Damn. What do you think about all this?
For the first time in a long time, I'm glad I don't have children. That's what I think.
Cop out.
Cop out. I want 3 windows here instead of 1, and light, just light everywhere, and furniture that doesn't groan when I sit in it, and new carpeting, of course. I think this is the ugliest rug I have ever seen.
I picked out that rug.
Mama.
Hi, Sarah.
Colliar. So what's wrong with this rug, Rene?
It's old, and I want to replace it.
I'm old, too. You gonna replace me?
Of course not. I just thought a coat of paint would freshen up this place.
Well, some of this paint's been on these walls for years. Paint your father and I put on all by ourselves. Oh, but change is good. You do what you want. Colliar, you coming to lunch with us?
No, thanks, Sarah. I gotta file these building permits.
You need building permits for paint?
I want to knock out part of this wall and put in a window. Mama, sometimes it gets so dark in here, I feel like I'm in prison.
Find anything?
Still searching. It's a large database.
My wife has invited the entire neighborhood over to the house for a meeting tonight. I sure hope you don't find anything. I'd like to tell them to forget about all this.
Well, I'm afraid that's not the case. According to this, Mr. Bowman was arrested.
He was?
He was.
What exactly for?
Well, in 1992, Mr. Bowman was convicted of sexually molesting an 8-year-old girl. That's a Class C felony. He was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Prior to that, he was arrested for indecent exposure in a public place. There wasn't a conviction.
Anything else?
No, probation as usual. Can't live within 1,000 feet of a public school or be left alone with a child unsupervised. He also has to report to the local neighborhood and the sheriff whenever he changes his residence.
If he didn't when he moved in, does that mean he violated his probation?
When did he move in?
5 years ago?
And he didn't violate. Community Notification Act didn't come into effect in Alabama until 1995. Want me to print you out a copy? Mr. Sims.
Is it true these guys never get any better?
Listen. Now, if you're asking me as a father of 3, I'd have to say hell no. If you're asking me as a cop who studied this crap, statistically, I'd have to give the guy a shot, some of them, rehabilitate. That said, I wouldn't want one in my neighborhood.
So what you're saying is we should lock our kids in their rooms until they're 40.
Now, there are some things a parent can do to protect their child. If you want, I'd be happy to come and speak to your neighbors tonight.
That might not be a bad idea.
2 out of 3, Mary Elizabeth? 2 out of 3, and don't mess up this time, Rene. It's called keep away because you're supposed to keep the ball away from them. It's just a ball. Just a ball? Johnny caught it at last year's World Series. Sandy Koufax touched it. Who's she? Unbelievable.
This ball is worth 2 million clams if it's worth a nickel. Man, I'd kill for some fried clams right now. You got a candy bar, Sim? We just had lunch. It's my thyroid, okay? Let's just play, okay?
Okay, Rene. Throw it high this time.